Welcome to the project demonstration of IoT Sanitization Robot. So in this project we have the multiple features, like we are going to control this robot from the browser using video feeding also, and as well as if is an obstacle detected, then automatically the robot will move backwards for 3 seconds. And one more thing, we are going to control the two UV lights and the sanitizer. So the sanitizers are used to sanitize the room along with the UV lighting and to kill the germs, and this sanitation capacity of 1.5 liter. So we are going to we need to fill this upper tanker with 1.5 liter of sanitization liquid, and this sanitizers will be spray the sanitization liquid through the room by controlling from the browser, and we are going to control this UV lights through this electromagnetic relay, and as well as sanitizers with the help of electromagnetic relay. And also we are going to control this robot by making use of L293D motor driver. So the L293 motor driver can be controlled to DC motors in two directions, nothing but forward, backward. So from that we are going to control this robot in 4 directions. It's forward, backward, left and right. And we are going to detect the obstacles with the help of SR04 ultrasonic sensor. And here total system controlled by this Raspberry Pi Zero W. So we are going to give the inputs to this Raspberry Pi Zero, and also we are going to get the feedback video feed from this Pi camera. And so here the whole system run by this 12 volt 7 amp battery, which is rechargeable, and from this we are going to provide the 12 volts input to this regulator, and from this buck converter, so we are going to get the 5 volts constant DC voltage, that is the main power supply input voltage to our Raspberry Pi. And also the 12 volts is in main input to the UV lights from these two inverters. So we are going to provide the 12 volts constant input, and after that we are going to distribute the 12 volts 230 volts output to this two UV chokes, and after that the UV lights will be getting power supply, and the whole system getting power supply through this electromagnetic relay for the UV lights, and for the sanitizers one more relay. And next one more board is there. Here we can observe that. So that particular board is a breadboard. So in order to distribute the 5 volts power supply throughout the modules. Okay, so coming to this, as we discussed, the battery is a rechargeable battery. This is a charger, and before connecting the 230 volts, just make sure about the connections properly should be made. B to the B and T to the T. B to the B battery and T to the T transformer. Check 2 to 3 times, and then after only provide the power supply, and there will be one green light indication on this charging circuitry. So from here it is indicating as the battery is getting charged. So once the 12 hours is completed, so it will take 12 hours to be fully charged. So after 12 hours completed, you can just disconnect this, and you can disconnect the power supply to the charger also and keep it aside. And after that there will be one power switch. This is a power switch, main power switch. Once it's getting switched on, we can get to the control of this robot to control the sanitizers as well as UV light and the robots. And also this one more switch is the kind of restart. So if is there any video feed struck in your phone, and if it is not detecting the obstacles, then just on and off. Okay, now it is on position only, you can just off and on, right? And before switching on this gate, make sure about the battery fully charged. And now we need to enable the hotspot in your phone. Just enable the hotspot. Go to hotspot settings in your phone, and change the hotspot name to project 4623. This is very important. All are small letters without any space. And password, hotspot password is 123456789. After these two settings, switch on the hotspot. And also we need to install two applications. One is browser, any other browser. We need two browsers. One browser is for video feed, another browser is for robot controlling along with UV and sanitizers, and network analyzer app to get the Raspberry Pi IP address. So we need to install these two applications. And as of now I enable the hotspot, right? The hotspot got enabled, and now just switch on the main power supply. This is the one. So follow these steps step by step properly. And right, So now you can see that once you get the device is connected in your phone, now the 0 device is connected. So once the Raspberry Pi got boot properly done, and then after we can get the one device is connected in your phone, right? So we can see that one device is connected. And now go to our browser, UV browser. Sorry, before that we need to get the IP address of our Raspberry Pi IP address. Just go to the network analyzer app and do the LAN scan and do the scan here. So there we can get the right. Now Raspberry Pi foundation is 192.168.19.222. Note on the IP address, and now go to the UV browser or any other browser. Just enter the IP address here. So I'm entering 192.168. Right, so it's very important, 192.168.19.222. till this we get this IP address from our network analyzer, and after that add :5050 is for our video feed. Right, so when you enter that, there will be a light on your camera, so we can get that. Right, we got a video feeding. Right, the obstacle is got detected, that's why it's moving backside. And after that, so now go to split screen option. Right, so split screen, and in the next tab go to the Google Chrome, and here we need to enter same IP address, but here the port number is going to be the 5000. So just restart that. So these are the icons: forward, backward, left, right, and stop the robot, and this sanitization, and these two are on and off the UV light. So let us see the robot controlling now. So click on the forward. So when it is moving forward, if any obstacle detected, right, as we discussed, it's not detect the obstacle, just off and on this. Right, now the obstacle detector is moving backside, and also we are getting the video feeding. Right, okay, and a forward, stop. So only again once again. Right, now it's we detecting the obstacles properly. Forward, right, the obstacle is detected, so it's moving backside. Only 2 to 3 times, just we need to enter that. Right, stop the robot. Left side, stop. Right side. So as in the group, you can see that this wheel is rotating back and is a forward, so it's rotating the right side. Stop. And the next sanitization, right, it's got switched on, and you can see the video feeding also. Right, and same button to off that. And coming to this UV light. Okay, so let us see on the floor. So now demonstrating on the floor. So it's forward direction. You can see the video feeding also, and stop. Right side. Right, we can see the sanitization spraying also, and UV light. Same button for switch off the sanitization, and the UV light got switched on. The both UV lights got switched on. Right. Okay, and off, and the back part. Right, so in this way we are going to control the sanitization robot along with video feeding. Thank you.